yollarda. Cam filmi lumar 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 lumar. Tasarruf tüm olay.
And Vanessa Richardson, I am Craig Ackerman. Time now for our starting lineups, presented by Mattress Firm. And you got full starting lineups for both.
For Houston, you can wear down Denver, make them have to work in success all season in home cooking, man. Craig, it's the final home. And make Toyota Center one of the toughest places to play in the entire
regular season. The East has played, and now it's time for the West as every game of the conference. A quick release. This team loves to push tempo. And the rebound. Guy's history, and a champion 2 years ago was fired on April the 8th, along with their general manager, Calvin Booth, as Şengün scores the first 2 points of the game. And it's the famer Rick Adelman, who served as an NBA head coach for 23 years, including 4 seasons here in Houston as Jokic with the core.
Yeah, he's so...
Van Vliet. Down low, nice find. Şengün, and he goes flying in for the slam.
That's fun basketball. Now you look at, you couldn't see it, Min Thompson hits it, but Alperen goes in there and just making sure he gets these 2 points for the Academy Sports and Outdoor Super
MVP awards.
How do you not give him MVP, right?
Well, you got another guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's got a case as Şengün scores. Both those guys, I'd be fine with winning it, but I think most of the voters are probably going to go with the guy in Oklahoma City because, and this is not fair, but Jokic shifts every season.
Absolutely.
Look, Jokic is the 3rd guy ever, as Min Thompson is down low and stays with it and does score.
He's been sharp to start this game.
Brown drives, goes into Jokic, and he finishes. 1% from 3, 81% at the line. Just great numbers from him. Min Thompson, he puts it in.
Yeah, that's fun. You got on the floor.
One more look at this big-time finish for Alperen Şengün. Great start for him. He's 3 for 3. He's got 6. His team up by 2. Here comes Murray circling into the lane. Gets trapped and knocked out of it with 7 on the possession. Oh, what a pass. Right back to Murray.
All 82. There's a value there.
Jokic will hoist. Great shooter, too.
So
now finds Fred. Quick release. Misses the 3. Here's Brooks from the wing. And the rebound is Şengün. Misses it short. Very good ball.
I'm thinking.
Well, the double. Tari Eason, former Denver Nugget, and champion with them. Jeff Green has checked in. Here's a 3 by Jokic. He's 2 for 3. That in. Jeff diving down the lane. Finds Brown. He does not take the 3. Jokic will. Another one. Jokic, a 4 from 2. No. Nothing easy for the Rockets. And Adams got it back.
Separation for a last game of the season.
Fred to Şengün, to Thompson, to Green, off balance, and it's the side of the
3, and Denver comes right back down and hits one.
Watson has had a tremendous season. Şengün spins as it's stuffed by Michael Porter Jr. Then they say he was the last to touch. And now confab, and they're going to give it right back. Fred Van Vliet misses there. Thompson and Jordan battle for the rebound. Picked up by Torrey. Here comes Alperen Şengün flying in again. And he thought it should have been an and 1.
It probably should have.
Points, 3 assists. He's been terrific. Touch pass. Thompson to gather. Working around Jordan. Back out to Torrey. Finds a wide open Jeff Green. And this time he's able to make it from the corner.
Denver doesn't have the
B. No. DeAndre Jordan, the rebound, had it blocked by Şengün. Gets it back, is swarmed, and still scores.
Usable.
36 years of age, the Houston native, 17th year in the league. Şengün with the left hand, and it goes down.
That's an unbelievable.
So far this season has had some turnover issues, but he's looked great so far here. Another look at another fantastic flying finish for Şengün from our Verizon Orbit cam angle. This one from the baseline side.
And watch this little floater, the hesitation, he throws it up with the left. That is double big, and or make him a passer, and he's been able to do both so far.
Şengün on Westbrook, the back down, the drop step, the lean-in shot, missed it, tip try no good, and
sure, but they're already doing their work, so hats off to the guys behind the scenes that are putting in kits.
Spacing that time. Şengün on Brown, 5 to shoot, comes into the lane, now steps back, and misses. The Rockets fight for the... Brown turns back Green. Here's Thompson right by Jokic for the hammer. And that's board. The kick ahead to Şengün. Goes in on Gordon, spins, dishes, dunk, Thompson.
That's all chemistry right there. He just felt the men hit him right in stride.
Bucks are concerned.
Interesting. Houston back in zone, but Dylan Brooks is in the middle. Oh, gosh.
Over the top to Şengün, back to Thompson. Over the shoulder, finishes a Michael Porter Jr. Dunk.
And look at this. This is nice. Watch him in. Thompson's going to come underneath the defense, man. That is...
Of this game, and the Rockets have only scored 3 points off their turnovers. The Rockets have to make them pay when they make a mistake. And Şengün gets another flying slam. That's 3 of them here. They have one last crack at it. He'll let it fly. Ooh. Jokic and Westbrook, and all about free food. That's the only reason why we got into this business. There is a lot of free food in the media world. Şengün's open, take a shot. Missed it.
There, he was going to pass that basketball, and they left him open for the second time.
Brown got bumped, almost made the shot. Goaltend.
They need any advertisement
That's the wildest read we've ever had. Dylan Brooks gets the 3. Shoots up top over Thompson. Contested 3 goes the game.
A two-man game between he and Jokic. He may be the best in basketball right now.
Jalen Green has struggled so far today. Just turn it over and the run out. Brown to...
And you're not, after the offensive rebound isn't there, get back.
Denver is a +10 in fast break points.
I can't get beaten in one of those categories, and fast break points one of them.
And Denver just keeps fast break point. The last time Denver was here. Van Vliet, no. Şengün, yes. That picked up by Brown. He'll race into the front court. Finds Porter, had a step on Brooks, and he banks. Yeah, Denver working far less on their... Van Vliet for 3. Eason. There are no driving lanes, only tough shots. Brooks with his second. Porter to Jokic, no look. Gordon looked off. Murray jumps it off to MPJ. Corner 3 open. Good. And that pass unable to connect from Fred to Amen. That one does to Brown, and he gets fouled, and he hits the shot.
With the Min Thompson going back door.
Home court in the first round. Shepard misses. Steven Adams.
And too easy. Bridge.
They go into Porter Jr. whirls and banks it in. Brown. Jokic to Porter over the top to catch and score over reach.
Those cuts.
Eason working his way through multiple defenders for the end.
Importance on a regular season game and what Denver has right here.
And what performance this afternoon by Denver. Adams misses. So Eason cleans it up. Minnesota.
Utah plays really hard. You never know. It could happen.
And right now, Minnesota currently leading in Salt Lake City by 11. Warriors in that 7-8 play-in game. Winner of that takes on the Rockets. That'll count. They took care of business here this afternoon. They won it easily, and they clinched the 4 seed in the Western Conference. Again, the Rockets have locked up the 2 seed now for a week, and they will wait to see who they ultimately play in. Stay tuned for the Rockets postgame show presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors with Kevin and Calvin as they put a bow on this regular season. For the Rockets, a regular season for Houston that ends with 52
Arabalarda